términos de la pelea, una pelea entre Max y Ilia, ¿cómo la ves?
Pues es una pelea bastante interesante, ¿no? Sabemos que Ilia pues, está joven, es un peleador que va para adelante, tiene bastante poder de nocaute, pero bueno, Max ha demostrado ser la mejor quijada de UFC, ¿no? Nunca ha sido noqueado, nunca ha tomado knockdown. Bueno, no sé si la pelea contra Josh Gate le contaron knockdown, pero yo creo que Max tiene bastante experiencia, ¿no? Bastante experiencia de pelear con todo tipo de peleador, ¿no? Hemos visto Max tener un poco de dificultad con alguien que es un poquito más bajo que él, como pasó con las peleas con Volkanovski, pero también hemos visto Ilia tener un poco de dificultad con peleadores que son un poco más largos cuando en esta pelea que tomó un knockdown, ¿no? Entonces es una pelea bastante interesante. Yo me inclino un poquito al lado de Max.
Bro, I know people, a lot of people are hating me on this decision, but I love Max Holloway. Max Holloway, like, I've been watching him for a long time. I'm a huge fan. I love his style. I do some of the fighting similar to him, but yeah. I was like, for me, I just think Ilia brings a lot of bad, how you say it, style matchup. Yeah, style matchup to Max Holloway's style. So, and I think he's obviously Max is he's durable, but he's hittable as well. So I feel like Ilia, you don't want to be hittable with Ilia. I don't think that will go well. So I'm going with Ilia on that fight.
Do you think he knocks him out? Because that's the one thing with Holloway, and I think a lot of Hawaiians, they're tough to knock out. He's never been knocked out before. He's been submitted, but never been knocked out.
I think I saw like a meme or something. They're like, okay, the next stage, the last level is to knock out Max and Vettori. I was like, yeah, good luck with that. Good luck doing that for these guys. But yeah. I don't know, man. I can see it happening because I don't know if you see, Cheeto just got dropped for the first time against Figueiredo. So
true.
I was like, this year it's been a weird little changes in this year. So I can see him dropping him.
Holloway. Blessed Express.
Got to go with Max, man. Always.
Max is gonna win that shit. Max is gonna win that shit for sure.
I'm gonna go with Max. Max is gonna put hands on me. I mean, he was good too. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean. But I'm gonna say Max on that fight.
Holloway.
Max Holloway, 100%. I mean, I would never root against Max Holloway. I think he gets it done.
Man, I'm gonna go with Max. But man, I don't know. Ilia is good too, man. He's strong. He's powerful. He's young. I don't know, man. That's gonna be one of those fights. Who gets caught slipping first? You know.
I'm gonna go with Max, man. I think that Topuria, like all his knockouts come from when he pushes people against the cage, like he did Volkanovski. And I think that Max has too much output. You know what I mean? To be pushed back against the cage like that. And he can wrestle too, Topuria. So we'll see if he goes to his wrestling and whatnot. But I'm gonna go with Max Holloway.
Man, honestly, when I watch that, I feel like stylistically Max has a much better shot. And I know that sounds crazy because Topuria look like he's amazing. He looks like I've watched his fights and be like, man, I got to try to pick some of those pieces out of that because like he does such a good job with his hands coming forward, hunting for the big punches, but still staying defensively sound and responsible. He's got good grappling. You know, when I saw him fight, I think it was Ryan Hall, and he still shut down the grappling. Like he's got good wrestling, he's got good jiu-jitsu, he's got good everything. But I think when you want to come forward like that on a guy like Holloway, who's unless just their body shape is throwing me off, looks to have a significant reach advantage, who just had some success against another brawler at 55, a weight class above. Now you're going to fight a guy who's smaller and needs to come forward. I don't, maybe Topuria can get in there and take him down, but again, I haven't seen too many people take down Max Holloway, and I just think he's going to be able to stay on the outside and kind of spray him with shots, and if he doesn't catch him with something, I think he could still win a decision.
I'm picking Holloway. Since I started watching Topuria fight, I thought Holloway would kind of be the perfect opponent to beat him. I thought Volkanovski too. I thought it was a little bit more of a toss-up because he's a little bit shorter and stockier, and he's going to stay in the pocket a little bit more too. But I thought just with the range and the boxing that Holloway has, again, same thing. If he moves his feet and stuff, I think he can outpoint him, and we'll probably see it go the distance. But yeah, pretty one-sided victory, I think, for Holloway.
I got to go with Max Holloway. I'm a big Max Holloway fan, and
I got Max Holloway in that fight, man, for sure. Like, I feel like his volume and his non-stop, you know, like motion and everything is gonna probably drag Topuria into some deep waters and get him tired, not throw some power punches. I know they're gonna, for the first round for sure, because it's a 5-round fight, they're gonna try to like keep it leveled and test out Max Holloway, you know, eat his angles, eat his shots, just like they did with Volkanovski, and then like the second round pull a trigger. But I feel like if Max Holloway keeps the volume up, man, he's gonna be unstoppable like he did against Gaethje.
Man, Max Holloway looks unstoppable as of late, especially with that win over Gaethje for the BMF. He looked amazing there, and that was a weight class up. You know, Topuria does have good boxing, and he has that power, but I think Holloway has more angles and movement, and he's probably got a better fight IQ, and he's fought a lot better competition throughout his career as well. So I'm going Max Holloway.
Part of me wants Ilia to win, just so it makes my loss look good. But I think Max, I don't know, man. I was hitting Ilia with a couple of shots in the first round before I got like caught with a body shot. So I think Max, with his boxing and his movement, I think he's gonna give him some problems. I don't know. I'm going Max. I really do think he's gonna win in a lot of ways. But I think Ilia is Ilia. He's got that one punch kind of, you know, droppy kind of shot. So I think Max has got that good boxing. Maybe his defense and movement might be a little too much. And then Ilia does have good wrestling though. So I don't know. I think Max wins though.
It's gonna be a good fight. I hope so. Max Holloway. Yeah, I like his style. I like what he do in the octagon. So yeah, Max Holloway for sure.
Okay.
And we're gonna have, you know, fireworks and a very good fight for sure. When he is inside the octagon, always something's happening.
I got Max Holloway. He's really good. So is Topuria, but I think Max is gonna get it.
Oh, that is definitely a very tough one. Ilia's obviously got very good wrestling and he's got very good boxing, but I think again the range on Max and the volume that he puts out, I think he'll come out on top in that one.
That's another tough one, man. I think I love Max. I mean, how can you not love Max? But I think it's the Topuria error. You know, he looks so good, and I think he gets it done.
So that's another good one because I like Max a lot. And I fought on the same card as him multiple times. I actually fought on the same card as him in Canada when I fought Jeff Neal. And then Ilia Topuria, I like him a lot too. I fought on the same card as him multiple times. I'm gonna have to go with Ilia.
Max Holloway smokes him. Just absolutely picks him apart. How can you go past the Blessed Express?
Oh my goodness, I can't wait for this one. I love my man Max Holloway. Ilia Topuria is very tough, great boxing. He's also got that one-hitter quitter power. But Max Holloway is not a guy you want to stay in the pocket with. I mean, as you saw against Justin Gaethje, he can put anybody to sleep at any weight. So I think he's going to be relentless. I think he's going to be very hard to hit. I'm leaning towards my man Max Holloway on this one.
I would probably lean Topuria, man. I love Max Holloway. You know, dude's been in the UFC forever, but Topuria is just so slick, and Max gets hit. So